Well, it was incredibly fast. If you compare how it was done with the European Union, for example, yeah, it took almost 30 years to do the same thing, yeah, to move from free trade to customs union and then to the common market. Here it's just, 2-3 years basically. Now it will be more, it will be around 5 years if everything is done on schedule by 2015. It is successful in a sense that finally it happened. We do see real changes, real working agreements, but how good is it for all the participants? Here I have serious doubts. As well, I said already that Russian economy, Russian businesses, they gained from the creation of this customs union, but these are short-term gains, I would think. In terms of long-term benefits, is it a good project for Russia? Because basically Russia is prolonging the existence of its non-competitive industries, basically. And with the WTO session, once again, how long it can last. We'll see. But I think generally it's not very good for all the participants. Definitely, it slowed it down. In 2008, Zhana Rajanova, our Minister for Economic Integration, she said that Kazakhstan would complete negotiations on WTO session in 2009, and then this whole customs union affair started, and we are just completing now. And when we join, I don't think we would join on the condition we would have joined back then, because now we are bounded by Russia's agreement with WTO. Russia has pretty high protective tariffs, at least compared to what we had. Yeah, it seems we almost completed. The only partner we need to finish negotiations with is the European Union. There are some difficult matters left, like local content and some other matters. But I think it's quite possible that we will finish and maybe join next year. I'm skeptical about the sustainability of this project, mainly because, economically it doesn't make too much sense. Politically as well. At the moment, it is driven by the political wills of the presidents. Yeah? There is no consensus in the society in the usefulness of this union, although we hear some numbers that 80% of Kazakhstani citizens support the customs union and so on, but I don't know how these numbers actually, how they get these numbers, because if you listen to people, if you read the comments, they're quite negative, and we have this budding nationalist movement that is strongly against integration. So I would think there is no consensus in Kazakhstan, and I don't think there is a consensus in Russia as well about the usefulness of this. Yeah? Russia is quite divided at the moment. There are people who want to keep Russia, or to have Russia as a great power controlling its sphere of influence, and this can be useful. The Eurasian Integration Union is kind of the most important part of this project. But there are people who see it as something that will keep Russia back from integration with the West. So I don't know what's going to happen past Putin, past Nazarbayev, past Lukashenko.